Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know, you can't explain, but you feel it. You've felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the way you've been painting black and white. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind driving you mad. It is this feeling that's brought you to me. Do you know why you're here?
How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're discussing painting black and white and how you might be doing it wrong. A lot of people think painting black or white is a blue pill, red pill situation where you have your black paint or your white paint and that's it. But would you believe that this apothecary doesn't have any white paint on it except for edge highlights? And this Sister of Silence doesn't have any black paint on it except for the deepest recesses. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
So the easiest way to show what I'm talking about is by looking at artwork. We employ the same techniques as they do, but on a 3D canvas. If we look at this white scar, we can see the areas that are actually white and the areas that are shades of gray. So if we were using our just pure white paint, we'd only use it on these small areas that I'm circling right here. And these are the brightest areas, and you can see that they're pretty small. Now, what's a lot more prevalent on this picture is all the gray areas that I'm about to circle. Look how much of this model is actually gray and not that white paint that you would normally use. Okay, let's have a more of a heretical look at this. If we look at this shoulder pad, this big area right here, all light gray. But if we go down to this belt area, pure black. Again, with this hip, light gray. But under here, the shadow, pure black. Now, if we did this whole thing, this pure black, it would have no depth at all. We wouldn't be able to tell what was going on. And that's the same thing with your models. You need to have this variance even when painting black. So how does this work with real paints in an actual model? For this apothecary, I used wolf gray and ghost gray. They're both very light grays and will help you get that depth you want. But almost as important, these give you really good coverage, way better than white. On the right, we have pure white that's thinned down enough where we could get smooth coats on a model. And as you can see, the green is still coming through quite a bit, so this would take quite a few coats to get full opacity. Now for the wolf gray. This is also thinned down enough to get smooth coats. As you can see, the wolf gray has much better coverage, making your life a bit easier when painting white. Now obviously you can use any paint brands you're comfortable with, but for a nice white, I think these make a great trio. Now for black, colors I commonly use are Somber gray, which is a nice blue gray, and I also use black gray, which is just a really dark gray. I only use black for the deepest recesses because you can't go any darker from there. On the Sister of Silence, the hair has been painted with that somber bluish gray, which gives you a nice youthful looking black hair. Now if I just went straight from black, I could only paint up from there. So painting it this somber gray allows me to build depth in both directions. I can wash it and make it darker, and I can also highlight it. The cape itself on the Sister of Silence also builds up from black in the deepest recesses and works its way up through the black gray all the way up to the somber gray on the highest raised portions. So in conclusion, guys, the key to painting black and white commonly is not using black or white.
Okay guys, that's it. Hopefully this video helped you see that painting black and white doesn't have to be so difficult, and you can use more than just those two paints. If this video helped you in any way, please like and subscribe. We have videos every Friday and an Instagram down in the description if you want a sneak peek at some of the stuff we're doing. As always, thank you for your time and take care.